In taking up the reins on the right side, the right hand pulls them at the end buckle out of the pad point strap or the back bearing strap and hangs them over the little finger. You place yourself between the saddle pad and the hip, 30 inches to the side of the off horse, and remain standing still there until you have completely measured out the reins. Now that you're onto the box, the left hand sticks its index and middle finger close in front of the right one into the reins. The coachman hangs the end of the rein on the left little finger so that the coachman's assistant does not step into it and get stuck when he is jumping down. Both ladies and gentlemen allow the reins to hang down at the left upper thigh. The driver's posture on the box should be both natural and straight. He should not lock the elbows, much less hold them tightly against his upper arms. Elbow and shoulder joints must be much more mobile than in riding, except for jumping. The right hand should be placed in front of the left hand in the center of the body. As a general rule, one should drive with both hands, never with divided reins. The index and middle finger of the left hand divide the reins in such a way that the left one lies on top. The right hand grasps the right rein open-handed, that is, with the 3 lower fingers. The little finger must grasp far over the rein. It lies with the hair side upwards, while the fingertips are placed from below against the skin side. If the smooth side is placed downwards at the little finger, the hand stands covered. The thumb and index finger, which are not closed, are not held forwards, but rather leaning toward each other. The reins therefore lie at the base of the fingers, close by the middle hand bones. Special attention must be paid to the right hand, which stands vertically, about 2 inches at the inside, right next to the left one. You must practice taking the right hand from the rein without thereby causing an inadvertent change in direction or speed. The reins should never slip through the hand. If it's necessary to shorten or lengthen one or both reins, the right hand should take care of this from the front. For shortening the reins, the driver grasps with his right hand close in front of the left one. The right index finger over the left rein, the open right hand, as always, over the right rein. The left hand lets go of the reins completely and grasps close in front of the right hand. This hand movement must be done without disturbing the horses in the least. Lengthening takes place by pulling the reins out of the left hand without changing their position in relation to each other. The whip remains in the right hand. For moving off, you must always release the brake first. Then you should use vocal commands to move off. Only when necessary should you use the whip. As soon as the horses are in motion, you should strive for equal division of labor between the horses, without which no proper driving can take place. A slowing of the pace always precedes the turns, especially right turns. In order to turn well and securely on smooth asphalt in a flowing manner and without running into the curb, you must have completed reining in before the turn, so that you do not have to pull on the inner rein in order to turn. In order to execute the right turn, the right hand grasps 2 inches forwards on the right rein, and then both hands turn forwards downwards, each according to necessity. If the aid for turning was given too early or too strongly, or if the horses are tossing themselves about because they are shying away to the left, the right hand remains in all circumstances on the right rein and pulls it out. In such moments, you should drive completely with both hands. All turns to the left should be made as large as possible. The right hand should never grasp the left rein in left turns. The turn is made possible by turning the surface of both hands upwards. If this aid does not suffice, the right hand must then pull the right rein as necessary out of the left hand and must guide the turn completely by relaxing this rein.